Hello everyone, I am NorseScorpio and welcome to GameDev Tycoon. If you are unaware, hold on, not if you're unaware. If you were a fan of Fat Pigeon, back in the good days, in the golden days, you'll know that I once played GameDev Tycoon, but I didn't get very far. I got to the second office building, and then I went bankrupt. And I'll let you know, I've never gotten any farther than that. But now that it's in full release, there's some new stuff in it that I haven't seen, and I would really like to try and get to that third office, or if there's another office after that, the fourth office, whatever. I really want to see if I can get any farther in this game. So we're coming back in. Would you like to import all previously gained hints into the game? Oh, no. No. Whoa. Yay! I got that achievement. Right. So, obviously, the first thing you gotta do is develop a new game. I don't want the tutorials. Why? I want them turned off. Oh, I got shitty ones for the first topics. Okay. So our very first game will be a time travel game then. A time travel adventure. Because time travel is always an adventure. I think that's goes without saying. And I don't really like developing for the G64. I found that it didn't really, like, even though it was more popular for most of the time while it was out, it just never seemed to make me as much money. So I'm just gonna stay away from the G64. We're only gonna do PC, and we'll do some console stuff when those come out. But until that time, we're just gonna be a PC company. No nudity. Nude time travelers. Oh, wait, no. I said no nudity. Now, what is a good name for a time travel game? And we could take, we could rip off Back to the Future or Doctor Who or any one of those time travel spoof not spoof, time travel's not real. But we need a good name, and I think Back to the Future could give us a good name there. But we need it to be different. Writer's block. Dang it! I waited so long with a name that I got an achievement for it. Shit. Now I feel this better be the best game ever. So, this is going to be a time travel adventure game about award-winning musician Beck and his travels to the future. And he's going to be called Beck to the Future. The future. Beck to the Future. And it's going to be a 2D graphics game. It's not going to be the best, but Beck always took me as a guy who would like 2D games, if anything, so yes, we know about the stages. We don't need the tutorials. Now, a time travel adventure game. An adventure should probably focus heavily on gameplay and not so heavily on the engine. But very good story as well, so we'll put it like that. That seems like a good balance. Thank you. I don't need this tutorial for right now, because I've already done this part before. We've already got bugs. I hate bugs. Okay. And for a time travel adventure, we want very good level design. Otherwise, the future is going to be shit. It's going to be like Back to the Future 2's future, where we've got hoverboards, but everything else is pretty much the same as it was in the 80s. And we want to have a decent AI. But there's not going to be a whole lot of talking in our game, so we won't focus too much on the dialogue. And we got 2 more bugs. What's going on? Yes, thank you. Basic sounds is all I can add now. Yes, thank you. We don't have to put in basic sounds, but I feel like basic sounds are what's going to make or break this game. World design, I would say, is probably pretty important for an adventure game. whereas sound and graphics are not as important, especially a 2D graphics game. Certainly when we get into 3D, graphics will be more important for any game, I would think. Development of your first game is now complete. Sweet. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Gotta wait for these bugs to finish getting sorted out. I wish we had got some more points. Oh, there's another point. Beautiful work, NorseScorpio. Beautiful work you've done here with us today. Yes, thank you. Oh, yeah, that's right. They added that feature where you can now edit the title of the game before you... But I think Back to the Future's good. I think this is a winning... It's a new combo. It's not a great combo, or even a good combo. But I think it'll work. Oh, it is a good topic. But why didn't it say that before? Now we get to see how Back to the Future did. I've never gotten a 5 on my first game before, so this is... Even though it's not doing that well, it's doing better than I've ever done before. Ah, so I shouldn't forget about dialogues. Thank you, Game Hero. So if I make an adventure game in the future, I want to make sure that it has more focus on dialogues than I did before. See, I didn't know that, so I guess it is good to have... NS Gaming Buisness, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, Back to the Future. The game received favorable reviews. Oh, yeah, favorable. Falls a bit short, uninspiring. Focus more on the dialogue next time. That's favorable, I would say, yeah. Well, let's see how it does. Not bad. Over 3,000 sales in the first week. We charted in at 95. I don't think I've ever had anything like that in my first game. Yes, 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 tutorial, thank you. Oh man, and 20 fans. Oh, I'm so proud of my creation. Now, generate game report. What's this do? This is a new feature that I've not seen yet. Oh, it generates research. Our post-release analysis of Back to the Future is complete, and we got the following results. Time travel and adventure is a great combination. Graphics seems to be quite important for this type of game. Oh, shit. I didn't think graphics would be that important. Yes. Actually, this might be worth reading. Game reports are a great way to gain more research points and new insights. It pays off to generate a report for each game you release. Look at that. Should try to save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. Try to develop games with different topics and genre combinations for a slight research boost. Oh. Well, I've still got 3 other topics to research, or before we need to research a new one. So let's start working on our second game. Airplane. Airplane... I think Airplane has to be a simulation game. And we're gonna stick with the PC. Now, I think our company might, at this time, be leaning towards getting deals with celebrities and doing games for celebrities. Certainly our first deal, we made the game with Beck. We made his Back to the Future game. It was all his idea. So our second game, Airplane Simulation, you know, there are a lot of celebrities out there who have their license, who are able to fly planes. And I think the big one that's in everybody's mind here is none other than Seth Green. Big pilot. You might not have known that, actually, but it's true. So we're gonna put it, Seth in the sky. And the sequel to Seth in the Sky down the road will be titled something. We might not even do it. Maybe he won't want another one. But for now, he wants his airplane sim. He wants to be behind that. He wants to be controlled by you. Sounds a little bit dirty, doesn't it? So does that mean that these starting points before we go into development stage is from the combos? Okay, now with a simulation game, it's probably going to be a very big on engine and very not really big on story. And gameplay is probably, I mean, it's probably really important, but not as important as the engine itself. That's my guess. And we're not even going to bother with dialogue, but we're going to want good AI. Definitely going to want good AI in a simulation game. Back to the Future sold 10,000 copies. Oh, man. He's going to be coming back to us for other games in the future. I can see it now. I can smell. He's so happy about the money. And we're probably not going to have to worry about world design in a simulation game, but we will focus both on graphics and sound. I think that's probably the safe bet there. Is graphics and sound will be the most. Yeah, see. They're out the goddamn 64. The G64 is steadily outselling competitors, but I know it's not gonna last, and I've never had luck developing for it, so. Like I said, we're not even gonna bother. We're gonna finish this up here. We got a new record. We're getting close to leveling up AI and level design here. That's always a good sign. Unlock new things with the levels. And Seth in the Sky's first reviews are in. Oh my gosh, an 8. Very good! Seth Green is gonna want to work with us again in the future. I can feel it. We're gonna have all the celebrity deals. We're gonna be NorseScorpio Gaming Buisness making all the celebrity games. Oh, look at that, a 7.5. Played it for days. Game Hero, I love you. You're giving us tips when we need it. You playing our games for days. We're gonna be featured on the cover at Game Hero in the future. I can feel it. Oh my gosh, over 5,000 sales in the first week. Oh, and over 10 in just 3. Oh, let's generate a game report for Seth in the Sky. Oh yeah. This is an important milestone in the history of NS Gaming Buisness. I feel so good about myself. According to rumors, the Japanese country. What did I just say? The Japanese country, Japan. The Japanese company, oh my goodness. Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the wildly successful arcade game, Dinky King. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Getting that delicious research points. Our post-analysis of Seth in the Sky. Airplane and sim is a great combination. I knew it. Sound is quite important for this type of game. Platform genre match. Look at that. Simulation goes great with PC. I got it here. I'm like on to something with this. And we're gonna start developing one more game to get that research up over 50, and then next time we'll be able to make that game engine that'll make us millions. See, this is the part that I kind of excel in. The first part when I'm in the garage. And then it all just goes out the window for some reason in the future. So hopefully I can keep on track here. We're going to make one last game. We're going to go for fantasy. I don't know what to do for a game dev. We're going to do a fantasy RPG. For the PC, because I said I wasn't going to do G64. And let me tell you, we're going to have basic sound voice acting in this one from Morgan Freeman. That's right. He came to us, wanted to do a game. We said, well, we can only put basic sounds in. And he goes, well, you're going to make my voice a basic sound so that we can put this motherfucker out. And Morgan Freeman doesn't swear unless he's passionate about it. Welcome to the Morgan Zone. That's right. That was his idea. That's how bang on we are. This is going to be the greatest game ever made. The greatest game ever made. Now, because it's just basic sounds of Morgan Freeman, we're going to have that dialogue as high as possible. And the level design will be almost as high. We're not going to focus too much on the AI, because really you're just controlling you. Oh man, 20,000. I doubled the last game I made. We're on a roll here, people. I can feel it. This is the winner. We're going to make it to that third office. We're going to find out what the end game looks more like. And for a fantasy RPG, we want amazing world design. Graphics, not so much. And sound, not so much, but we're going to have that kind of high. But world design is definitely what we want to focus on for the Morgan Zone. Look at that. We've only generated 2 bugs. Oh, 3 bugs. Fuck. 2 bugs, 1 bug. Oh! Confirmed recent rumors that announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called the TES. And we're out of... We only got 8 tech for that one, so that's not the greatest. But we did get a new record for design. I mean, Morgan Freeman is the one working on this game with us. If we didn't have a high design, I don't know where we would have went from there. Now let's see how it does. Oh shit. Has its moments. Morgan Freeman's gonna be pissed if that doesn't do well. Shows potential. He'll like that. Nice experience. I don't know if Morgan Freeman really likes the word nice, but All Games likes it. Now Morgan Freeman is going to be happy about that. He's a big All Games fan, if you didn't know. Now let's wait for the first week of sales. Not as good as before. Not as good as our last game. He's going to want to make more games with us, I think, now, because I don't know if you know this, Morgan Freeman and Seth Green, big rivals. They are always trying to one-up each other. They're like the brothers of destruction. When you put them in the ring together, they're just choke slamming back and forth the other opponents they're facing, because they're always trying to one-up one another. Same thing goes with Freeman and Green. Freeman and Green. Yes, I got contracts. I know how those work too. Don't worry. Make some more research here. Figure out what went wrong with this game, what I can do differently next time. Fantasy and RPG is great. RPG and PC is good. It's not great. Gameplay seems to be quite important. Did I put gameplay as important? I don't think I... Yes, I did. I must have. I hope I did. There you go. The first 3 games... more successful than I think I've ever done. Maybe the Fat Pigeon games were pretty good. I don't remember. It's so long ago that I did that playthrough. That failure of a playthrough. But there's the first 3 games. Next time we'll make our award-winning game engine that's gonna bring in all that money. Yeah, yeah. But until next time, I will see you all later.